All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the No Big Deal Show. Another edition. It is your boy, Lights Off, DJ Seth, Danny Boy, fellas. How y'all doing?
What up, bro? I'm cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Another day, another blessing. What more can we ask for?
Absolutely.
I just love this app, bro. This whole thing. I'm glad you put us on this Zoom. It's called Zoom, where we're broadcasting from.
Yeah, the Zoom app.
Like we're back together. We're back together.
That's right. And
like-
today's episode.
Yeah, it's like we never went away, you know? It's like we never fell apart.
No big deal, baby. No big deal. So on today's episode, we have another special guest, guys. For those of you that are tuning in, and she's actually tuning in right now, Angie Vee.
Right
what is
now.
up? Hey.
What up?
What up?
Right. So
Hi,
welcome to
guys.
the No Big Deal Show. Welcome to the No Big Deal Show. Can you hear us clearly?
I can hear you super clearly. Can you hear me clear?
Clearly.
Yeah.
Never.
Crystal clear. You look crystal
Perfect.
clear too. Everything's on point right now. Angie, welcome to the show.
Hi guys, what's up?
Just nothing much. Just living that quarantine and chill life.
I do, for real. It's
So-
crazy though. I feel like I'm busier in quarantine than I was.
I see that, which is good. Busy's always good.
Yeah, it is. It's actually, it's good. I'm not mad at it at all.
So just letting everybody know the No Big Deal Show. Once again, if you are tuned in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell button so you get notified every time we post a new video. So Angie, just a quick little introduction on yourself. Let us know who you are, what you do, where you're from, just a little insight on what you're about.
My name is DJ Angie Vee,
Oh,
and I know, and I am from the Inland Empire. I consider on the overall spectrum, I say, Cali, LA, but I DJ. I've been in the game for a long time, like 10 years or so, and I'm just a full-time DJ. I DJ clubs and events and stuff like that, and that's literally pretty much my spiel.
Dope.
That's-
So what's the inspiration behind the DJ? What or who inspired you to become a DJ after so many years?
I wanted to be like a backup dancer. That was kind of like what my original plan was. So I did like the whole dance scene, but I had a couple of friends that were DJs, and we would always like get together in these big groups and just have practice sessions. And he was actually an original Jabberwocky
Hey,
from back
wow.
in the day. And yeah, it was super dope. And he would just kind of show me like little things. I was like, oh, I kind of want to learn. And then I kind of picked it up as a hobby. My dad gave me 2 crates of like original hip hop records that he had. I used to play them as a kid with him. And I bought 2 turntables for fun. They were like Stantons, like
Hey.
Stanton mixer.
yeah.
Super like
The-
super.
All in one box, the one that comes in a set.
Exactly, like the DJ pack. Like they were the closest thing that looked like Techniques without looking too modern.
Right.
They had the straight arm. They didn't have the curved arm. But I learned on that, and honestly, those 2 techniques and that mixer got me through a lot of house parties as a hobby, and then it just slowly kind of just went from hobby to backyard boogies and house parties. And I remember my friend hired me my first like paid gig. She was like, "Oh, we play a party." I played it. She gave me $100 at the end of the night, and I was like, "What? I would do this for free." So I was so
Yeah.
hyped. I still to this day will play a party for her for $100. But
Yeah.
she just like, I just thought it was cool as hell, and it just took off. I don't know how, but it did. And then I started playing clubs, and that was it. And it's been my full-time job. God, man, for like about probably 10 years. Yeah.
That's dope, Angie.
Yeah.
So you said so
Yeah.
you were like, man, if I can make money off this, I'm gonna go ahead and make money. But you mentioned
I
your
didn't-
pops. You said he gave you 2 crates of records. Was he a DJ or
No, he wasn't a DJ, but he was a super music head. My dad's like, what, 16 years older than I am. So
okay?
like, we're not super far in age, but he just was a huge music head. And so I remember being like a little girl, and we would drive in cars, and our, a game that we would play is he would be like, okay, who sings this? What's the artist's name and who sings it? So I know so much about music just based on spending all that time with my dad. So he wasn't a DJ, but he always had records, and we played. I would get in trouble all the time. Don't touch the needle. Don't break the needle. On like a basic.
Does he
my whole life.
does he still put you on game to this day, or with new tracks?
He does. Where were we? We were just somewhere like not too long ago, he goes to my grandma's. We're driving somewhere, and he's like, "Oh, you know, is it Duran Jones or I can't think of who it is. It's super dope, like oldie sound, but he's current." And I was like, I know this song, but I didn't know who sang it. And I was like, I cannot believe he just put me on to like a new artist. I was tripping about it. Yeah, he's super still like he just loves music. That's his life. So
That's
We're gonna have to sign him up for Beat Shazam, that game.
Oh my God, he would do so well. Like he would do really, really well. Yeah, he's really good.
You guys know what I'm talking about? The Shazam.
Yeah, yeah. Who's the host? Jamie Foxx. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yep, that's the one.
Sick.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard.
Same. I haven't seen it either.
You gotta watch it, bro.
Shout out Jamie Foxx. What up, Jamie?
Yep. So, you know, being that you know, you say you've been doing it for 10 years and you know, you've been in the game for such a long time now. How do you feel just being a woman in this industry? You know, how does the pressure apply to you, or do you feel any pressure when you step into the club, the bar, or you just go in there and just kill it?
Yeah, for me, I feel like if I'm playing somewhere super new, they're all like automatically the odds are they think that I'm not going to be good. So I feel like I really have nothing to do other than just be like, the expectations are low. I feel like when you're a woman, they just think, oh, you know, you're an Instagram girl, or you did this. So for me, it doesn't really even affect me. Like I do what I do without any having to worry about an expectation for the most part, like other than my expectation for myself. It's not, I never really thought of it as being a girl.
That's right.
I don't know. It's weird. I just never thought about it that way. We do get called sweetie and hun and things. I think we sometimes club owners or managers talk to us a little different, which is kind of annoying. But for me, like I really don't pay attention to too much of that. I just do my job, hopefully do it well, and you know, that's it. Like I just feel like I just kind of let my skill or whatever talk for itself.
Speak for itself.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
You bring up a completely different perspective. For me anyway, when you say that, you know, they have this very low expectation of you when they just book you because of your clout, you know. But you're actually a very skilled DJ. Like you're on the air, you know, like and you got this. You were gonna do opening day today for the Dodgers, and had it not been for this quarantine, can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's crazy. I think I really just tried, like I was on vinyl for 2 years. So I really tried to just stay, like on the skill level kind of thing. And so I'd been DJing before Instagram, and I got a lot better through the Instagram type of thing. But I kind of never really like saw myself as like that type of DJ, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this girl has a lot of followers. It was never really like that. So I think now that things are kind of shifting and I get these really cool gigs. Like, yeah, I DJ'd for the Dodgers last year. I DJ'd for Nike. I get all these really, really cool things. And I don't know, I guess I just don't see it in the same way as like, I don't see it as a woman thing, you know? I just see it as it's weird. It's really hard for me to like see it as a woman thing because I've done it for so long.
Right.
It's just work.
Yeah,
really
it is. It really work. And with quarantine, I think you guys can probably all agree with me. So if you're a DJ and you rely, or just even entertainment, you rely on, you know, our income comes through that. Man, what was like, there was 2 days where 3 months of my schedule was just clear. I mean, it's like I lost my job in 48 hours for the most part. Once Coachella had announced, I thought, because I was booked to DJ the Silent Disco for Coachella this year. Once that was announced, I was like, that's it. That's it. Everything is following, and it's done. And I freaked out. I ain't gonna lie, for like a couple of days. Like it was scary. It's really, 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 really scary. I freaked out, and then I just thought, you know what? You can either stress out, or you can just take this as an opportunity and figure it out. And I woke up at noon, I think was St. Patrick's Day. I was like, let's just go on live. We went on live with like 80 followers, and it was dope and it was fun. And then I just said, you know, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. And then I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it every day. Let's just do it. It'll help get me out of my funk. And we grew from like 80 followers. I think today we hit like 1,300. So it's dope.
Dope.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Yeah. It's crazy, but it's actually opened up a lot more opportunities, shockingly, than
It's a
I would have
blessing.
had before.
It's a blessing for sure.
I definitely think
For-
that the people that capitalize and really take advantage and stay optimistic and positive in this current situation and take advantage of the fact that everybody's literally hooked and connected to our social media right now. Like, you're gonna
Yeah.
capitalize when this is all over. Like you said, it's already happening for you. You know, like you took off since day
Yeah.
one, and
It really, really is. I'm not gonna lie, and that's without the intention of like, I didn't think that would happen, and it's such a blessing because I do feel like I'm able to start like setting up my future for when this is over. I can hit the the payment, like boom, we're gone, we're going. So I'm super thankful for that. But more so, I really just wanted to just get people away from the coronavirus and the funk of being at home. Like, let's do it beginning early in the day. Let's do it at noon. Let's start our day off with just some music and a vibe. And it's crazy how, like, it's cool. It's the opportunity is great, but it feels so great for people to be like, yo, man, every day, like, this helps me. This gets me out of a funk. Like, I'm so thankful. Like, that's the part that's the best part of it.
that's dope. Do you have like just from the like how active and how like you're on that shit before anybody else is, like, do you have a team that like you guys get together with and pitch ideas with, or this is all you? Like,
no, it's not all me. So I'm so lucky that my best friend, who is my roommate, she's crazy, and we're the same person. And before any of this quarantine stuff happened, people were always DMing us like, dude, you guys are just so funny. Like, you guys are stupid. We're dumb. We just do dumb shit all the time. But that's just us. Like, that's just how we are. She'll go with me to my gigs, and we're just turning up. The way I DJ on my live stream, anyone that has known me before that knows that's how I DJ at the club. Like, if I'm having fun, everyone's having fun.
yeah.
So I'm lucky that I'm in quarantine with my best friend, who's also my roommate, and her and I are just like, we should do this, we should do that. And she stands behind me, and she's ridiculously beautiful, and she's just being stupid, and it's apparently entertaining.
Yeah. That's entertainment.
And that's one thing, when you have those supporters supporting you,
for
those,
sure.
Those are the people that motivate
it's not
you.
A Disney thing. It's a 2-girl show. Like, she adds so much to it, and she's just being herself, so I'm lucky to have her. But her and I, and I have another friend. I have all of my friends will send me, hey, what about this idea? My friend's like, what about an all girls thing? Cool. We took that, we dressed up in costume. I think yesterday we did Women Wednesday. So I'm lucky.
That's dope.
Crazy. People are like also using it kind of as an interactive thing, like, hey, like, we'll take requests. Like, it's cool. It's just,
all of a sudden we're taking requests now, DJs.
Dude, DJs take for real. If I see something pop up in there and I'm with it, I'm like, I'll play this. Yeah,
that's real.
Works.
That's real. That's
so,
real.
So aside from you being the full-time DJ and stuff like that, what's one thing that people don't know about you, other than you being the DJ and just the Angie Vee?
Let's see. One thing that people don't know about me is that I'm a huge Dixie Chicks fan.
Hey. Okay.
I love it. People would be shocked.
No words. Words.
Yeah, huge. I love the Dixie Chicks. It's like the weirdest, even for me.
Shout out Dixie Chicks.
Are they still active? Are they still putting out music?
Actually, because I follow them on Instagram, they just released a song, I think right before all this happened. I have to check back to see what's going to happen with that, but they're going to put out music. I'm excited about it.
Dang, so you buying front row tickets? You buying front row tickets to their concert?
I totally was at their concert at the Hollywood Bowl the last time they were here.
Yo, man, how would you feel if you got the opportunity to DJ for them?
I mean, I wouldn't know what the hell to play, because other than them, like, what the hell, I wouldn't know what to play, but I would just be really happy to be in the building.
Yeah, for sure. Make a sick ass Dixie Chicks mega mix.
Freaking, like, I wouldn't even know for sure. I'll make it work. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
That's dope, boy, Angie. Like I've told you, we really fuck with you. I met you
I appreciate that.
At Carnival, and like when I heard you mixing and everything, you had the crowd lit. Your vibe, like you said, your homegirls were lit with you. I saw all that, and I was like, yo, like, I gotta go say what's up. Obviously, we didn't get to talk too much because you were DJing, but the fact that I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go up to her just really quick. You weren't even spinning anymore. You were just chilling. But 2 last questions before we close this out. One is, what is one memorable moment you had as a DJ? And two, what advice would you give to any upcoming female DJ that's watching this?
A memorable moment that I have. My most memorable DJ moment so far was, I think it was like the first time I'd ever had to take in a job where had been flown out. It was for Nike, actually. I had played vinyl for years, and then I had bought Serato because Nike hired me, and obviously I had to go to the Nike campus. And I remember already the one-man party. I called him. I opened up Serato the day of my gig and was like, how do I played with it here and there on other people's computer. He told me how to do it. I was only supposed to DJ. They booked me on my headshot, like through my dancer headshot. So I was DJ for like 10 minutes, and I ended up DJing for like 2 hours. The party my 10-minute set went for 2 hours. It was a fashion show thing. We did 2 hours. And I remember at the end of that 2 hours just feeling their energy, and they were hype, and it turned into this crazy party. I still to this day have yet to feel that, but I felt like my body was tingling for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, like high.
Yeah, they say when you feel that, you're doing something right.
Yeah, for sure. And I've yet to feel that level, but it's like I understand people that take drugs. You're just constantly chased. Like, you know what that feels like, and you're just constantly trying to like boom, boom, like let's just make this great. Wow. So that's my number one feeling, DJ memory, whatever. And any advice I would give to, it's female, male, whatever, is take all the work that you can get, because you never know where that's going to lead you to. Especially if you're just starting.
Wow.
Don't ever think that you're too good to take a back, I want to be a club DJ. I'm not going to do a house party. So many of my contacts have come from back in the day. I just did everything. And I was so lucky when I first got to DJ. I DJ'd with AM right before he died at this not very big bar in Santa Monica. It was just him, and I opened for him. And that's what he told me. He was like, I said, wow, do you have any advice? And he said, take every gig you can. Like in the beginning, don't turn any work down. Just take it.
That's
and
incredible.
People that hired me for a backyard boogie are, or their personal party, or managing, some type club. You just never know. Everyone's on a journey, and some people's journey is going to be amazing too, that you don't even realize, and they're going to, pull you in. So take all the work you can, and don't burn bridges. Say hi to everybody. Be nice to everyone, from the bathroom attendant to your bartenders to everyone that you see, because we just kind of all need.
You never really know who. Yeah, you never really know who you could be talking to, who you're in front of.
For sure, hands down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, well, Angie, thank you so much. We really do appreciate you. I hope the best for you. I really fuck with you heavy. I want you to know that the No Big Deal show fucks with you heavy.
No big deal.
Actually, want to let you know you're actually the first female on the show. So.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys once again for tuning in. This is the No Big Deal show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Lights off, Danny Boy, DJ Seth, Angie Vee.
We're out.
Hey.
Yeah,
thank y'all.
Bye, guys. I got to hit a screen.